Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Living the Life show. Question: does our entertainment choices really matter that much? I mean, really, do they really matter that much? Let's look at it together. It says the root word in entertainment is enter. The enemy gains entry through entertainment. Be mindful of what you're entertained by. It just may gain entry to your soul. Check out today's verse. This is Proverbs 4:23. It says, guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. Guard your heart above all else. These words were penned by the great Solomon, the most wise man to walk the earth, besides Jesus. He says, if I can give you any advice, it'd be this: guard your hearts above all else. Whatever you do, guard your heart. Protect your heart. Be careful what you let into your heart. Why? Because it determines the course of your life. What you allow into your heart is going to dictate how you live. It's going to change you. It's going to impact you. So yes, our entertainment really does matter. I know what you're saying. It's just a movie. Is it just a movie? Did that movie all of a sudden change how I view my life? Now I can't get satisfied with my wife, the love of my life, because she's not doing what the lady on the movie did. It has an impact. You have to be careful, right? We have to be mindful of what we allow into our hearts. Now, think about this as it relates to the enemy. The music we listen to, it has an impact. I promise you, if I listen to gospel music, if it's upbeat and fast, I might find myself speeding to work. I need to slow down. But not only am I upbeat and happy, but it also increases my gratitude most times. My gratefulness, my thankfulness, I feel it. If I'm listening to a rap song, it might change that. Depending on the lyrics of that song, it might make me feel a little gloomy, down. It may make me feel like I remember that time that guy did something to me. Now, again, for people who are going to argue music, movies, you got to be strong enough to not let it impact you. It impacts us. It has an impact on us. I'll never forget, years ago, I was watching this video and there was a preacher that was telling a testimony of how he was giving counseling in his office, a pastor. And he was giving counseling in his office, and a lady came into his office and she told the pastor that she felt as though something was controlling her. She felt as though she may be possessed. And he asked her, has anything different happened in your life lately? And she says the only thing she could think of, she started reading books on her horoscope and things like that. Now, before you all shut me off and cut me off the internet, this is what we will do. We will say, it's just a horoscope. It's no big deal, right? And I don't know much about horoscopes. That's not my thing. And I'm not judging you if that's your thing. But what I'm saying is that opened the door for the enemy to invade her life. So it starts in horoscopes. Now I want to talk to psychics. Now, we go down a path because the enemy is very shrewd. He's very good at what he does. So we start trusting the words of a horoscope instead of trusting the words of God. In some kind of way, according to this preacher, that is what opened the door for this lady to be possessed by demonic forces. So I share that with you only to say this. I don't know if it was true what he was sharing, but I do know this statement here is truly true. The enemy does enter our lives through what we allow in our lives. So we have to be very selective of what we entertain ourselves with. Choose your movies wisely. Choose your music wisely, right? Choose your books and the things you read wisely. We spend a lot of time reading things that are so far from God. I would say this: if you really want to know how people could see you, the algorithms of the apps we like will show you a lot about what entertains you. right? The types of videos that they keep pumping out to you is usually based on what the algorithm says. I think they like stuff like this. So if you're always being flooded with negativity, with trash, with drama, with mess, it could be because you like that kind of stuff and the algorithm's going to keep feeding it to you. And believe it or not, you might not recognize it, but when we keep ingesting this type of stuff, it weighs us down. We start feeling depressed. We start feeling envious. We start feeling all these emotions that God doesn't want us to feel because we allowed the enemy to enter through our entertainment. Please, please, please don't feel like I'm judging you if I mention something that you like, that you struggle with, but please understand that might have been God speaking to you to say, hey, I need you to surrender this thing to me, because this thing right now, it's not causing you a lot of trouble, but down the road, it's going to impact you more than you know. Down the road, this thing is going to cause a rift in our relationship. So please surrender it to me now so that I can take it away before it becomes something that you like more than you like me, more than you want to be with me. So please hear me out and hear me good. Again, not judging you if I mention anything in this video. What I'm saying is be careful what you entertain yourself with. And yes, I'm going to take my own advice. Yes, I'm going to be more considerate and thoughtful of what I'm allowing in my own spirit, because I want to be the best host that I can be for you. All right. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I pray that you'll take a moment, click that thumbs up button. Let me know in the comments what you plan to give up so that you can continue to move up, right? What are you willing to release to God so that you can follow him full with all your heart, with all of who you are? Let me know in the comments what you're willing to submit. All right. God bless you. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Watch it, share it, and live it. Now let's get busy living the life. God bless you.